Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B Bold RC coming at you guys again with yet and listen, man, the weekend is almost over, so you know what time it is. It's time to get into this week's Heat or Hype, where we get into the latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, or anything we want to talk about in the sneaker or streetwear world. That is what we do here today. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or it was just that basura. That I did not want to expose y'all to, but this week's basura, I feel like it just might catch a lot of y'all by surprise. And of course, I'm gonna expose you to it. And before we get started, I just want to let y'all know that this Saturday, the 19th of September at 8 p.m. Eastern time, a lot of y'all have been asking for a restock on the flame shorts. So if you are still without flame shorts, Blam Lavender, Blam Tan Beige, Blam Black, they will be restocking this Saturday, 8 p.m. EST. Y'all know what to follow at SMPLIND. Just wanted to let y'all know so y'all don't miss out that second time. Anyways, man, y'all know what we gotta do. Make sure you drop a like on this bit, and let's get into this week's Heat or Hype. First up for this week, I just want to ask y'all, did y'all hit on the Oregon Duck 5s? I was not able to get them on Nike sneakers, but I actually was able to get them through foot sites. I got them on JD Sports, and I don't know, it was the last time I've ever copped anything on a foot site on release day at least. So y'all just let me know, did you hit on those 5s? Did you pass? Leave a comment down below. Again, I was able to hit on JD. Next up, we actually got 2 brand new colorways in Nike Dunk Highs. Y'all know it's gonna be more Dunk Highs on the way, and these should be coming out either late this year or early next year in 2021. Now we got the Varsity Purple as well as this Pure Platinum colorway. Now this Varsity Purple and White clean obviously is gonna go with the Lakers jersey, so you know they're gonna go crazy. And this particular colorway will be for the small feet gang or the ladies out there or whoever can wear them. Now as far as this Pure Platinum one, I think this will be available in men's sizes. I'm not sure if they're gonna go all the way down through like toddler and kid sizes. These literally just popped up a few minutes ago. So blam, more dunks on the way, but I mean, y'all already knew that. Next up, dropping tomorrow, we actually got another pair of Golf Wayne Converses. This time it's not the Golf LaFleur joints. It is these right here. And honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of this pair. Definitely rather have some of the Golf LaFleur pairs. But yes, these are coming out, and again, they're actually coming out tomorrow. I believe the retail is $130 if I'm not mistaken, and I believe they're gonna be dropping through boutique sites. I know Bodega's gonna have them. I think S&S is dropping them at like 6 a.m. Either way, another pair of Golf Converses are on the way, so I just wanted to, let you know. And some more dunk news, this time on the SB side. On September 19th, that Instant Skateboards pair of Nike SB Dunk Lows are gonna be dropping. Now all over, I think it's like blue, gray, black, yellow, got the logo on the heel, and that toe box is actually an all over reflective materials. Kind of got like this somewhat of a, not exactly a toe cap, but it's got this added piece on the toe as well. Now this is an SB, so if you want them, you're gonna have to go to your local skate shops. As far as a Nike sneakers release at this moment, I'm not sure on that. I don't really see any reports of that right now. Even though I believe that this is an official photo of the shoe, just because there's an official photo does not mean that the shoe will be dropping on Nike sneakers. We learned that with, I believe, the orange Grateful Dead SB joints. We got official photos of those, but they never dropped on sneakers. But if you were looking for them, hey, September 19th is the date. Up next, we actually got a brand new pair of Reebok Question Mids. Blam, y'all see them right here. Still sticking to those Georgetown Hoyas colorways, but this one is about football. It's kind of like a what if colorway because Iverson did actually want to play football, but of course he went on to actually play basketball. But as you can see with this shoe, you get that all over gray, get that nice blue suede on the shoe as well. The insole, you get the football field, the Iverson logo, and like that throwback Iverson tag as well. So it's a pretty clean pair of Reebok Question Mids if you ask me. Now these are going to be dropping on the 18th for $140. If I'm not mistaken, they're dropping at midnight on Reebok, but I could be wrong on that. Now that's not the only pair of Question Mids we have on this week's list, and a lot of y'all might not think I would even like this shoe because I kind of hated on the Minions pair, but we have a Grooves Lab pair of Reebok Question Mids, and to me these are just a lot better, a lot cooler looking, and it just gives me heavy like Frankenstein vibe. And again, since these are dropping on the 1st of October, it really lends itself well to like a Halloween kind of colorway for the Question Mid. And I really like how they added like that green line throughout the shoe. Kind of looks like the shoe was designed in like a lab or something like that. Again, Frankenstein type vibe. And just overall, it's a better colorway and a better looking version of a Minions collab from Reebok. Again, the Minions, Furies, the all over yellow joints with the minion eyes, I can't do it. But this pair I definitely like a lot more, and it's a clean Halloween colorway in my opinion. This week we finally got some good on-feet photos of both of these brand new Yeezy Air Force 1 collabs. Of course, you have the Fossil and the all over black. Now y'all know me, when it comes to Air Force 1s, I'm not the biggest fan of all over black ones. I usually go for the lighter colors, but I do like with this material switch up, the black pair is pretty clean. I feel like it's pretty on par with that cream, you know, Fossil colorway. And it seems like these are similarly like themed or material wise kind of similar to the pair of Fossil Spiritums that we got earlier this year. So for me, whether it's the black or the cream, it's a cop in my opinion. I would like to get, you know, both, but if I had to just pick one, I'd probably just get the black because I already have that Fossil colorway and the Spiritums. And another Air Force 1 I forgot to ask y'all about was, yes, that the CPFMs did restock on the 10th. I believe it was around noon Eastern time, and I did get through, but unfortunately they oversold. So basically I got the shoe. I'm super hyped. I got it for, what was it, $190 with shipping, the $30 shipping. $30 shipping on one shoe. That's kind of crazy. But I knew that would be a lot better than resale, so, you know, obviously I'm not going to pass up for them for retail. But unfortunately, CPFM did oversell the sneakers, and a day later, I actually got an email that my order was refunded and my money was refunded. So I go from one day being super hyped that I finally got this delayed dub on the shoe that I really wanted, to the next day being updated that, hey, you know, we know we said you got the shoes, but actually, nah. So if you're wondering, did I get the CPFMs? I did, but then I didn't. This is the first time I think I've ever gotten a delayed L right after the delayed W. So yeah, that's how it went for me on CPFM. Jumping over into some Kobe news, we actually got two brand new colorways. We have this heart colorway that's dropping on the 18th, as well as this particle gray joint dropping on the 25th. Now I know that that particle gray colorway is, I believe, designed by PJ Tucker. As far as the other one, the heart colorway, I'm not exactly sure. Now if I had to pick one out of these two, I would go with the particle gray. That all over print pattern on the heart colorway is not bad. I just, you know, kind of like the particle gray joints, the PJ joints a little bit better. And I believe on PJ's pair is kind of like a either leopard or like cheetah print inside of the gray as well. And I believe that he was actually wearing these in one of his games before. Well, I mean, we saw what happened last night. Anyways, I'm gonna leave that exactly where it's at. Two new Kobe 5 Protros are on the way, one on the 18th being the heart colorway and particle gray on the 25th. Now for this next one, I think I had like one or two people ask me if these were gonna be on the Basuda of the week. And I feel like it's the complete opposite. I think this is actually a pretty tough pack, and that is this why not pair of Air Jordan 16s and these Converses. Now these are going to be dropping on October 2nd, and the only question I have is how is the sizing, because in Converses you go a size down, but for a Jordan 16 I would just be going my true size. Back to the actual shoes, I don't know, man. I think these are tough. I think the 16s with like the broken chains embroidered in on the cover, like the sheath on the top, tough. And that same type of theme and colorway on the Converses is clean as well. I think both of these pairs are pretty fire, and if I'm being honest, I might have to actually go for this pack. Y'all let me know down below. I mean, I could be wrong, but again, it's my opinion, and my opinion is that the 16s and the Converses is tough. It's a clean pack. But hey, if they are Basuda, let me know down below. In some New Balance news for this week, we actually had the brand new Packer New Balance 992s drop. And my dreams were crushed because I forgot that this shoe was dropping on the 12th. Now the shoe did retail at $240, but the resale for these, listen, don't even go look. Don't go look. Just trust me, though. Should tell you enough. Y'all know I haven't been like super heavy into New Balance, but I do check out stuff here and there. Sometimes stuff gets sent to me. But the 992 was a model that I tried out earlier this year, and I told y'all that they were super comfy. And since it's New Balance, you're just gonna get some nice materials on them, and this Packer shoes pair is super, super clean. So I was sleeping, missed a release, and you know, that's what happens. This week we have a ton of Yeezy news to get into, but first up we have this cream pair of 700 V2. Now these should be dropping in early 2021, and other than that, we don't have a lot of info. Here is the mock-up, and you guys know I like the 700 V1. I think the V2 fits a lot better than the V1, and then the V3 is just a completely different take on the shoe altogether. As far as this mock-up goes, it looks kind of like an all-over cream, kind of like nude colorway. Not really getting me too excited for the shoe, but again, we'll just have to wait till we get some actual leaked photos or some official joints from the Yeezy camp. For the next 2 releases, we actually got 2 brand new pair of dunks. One is an SB and one is a, regular dunk low. We have this laser orange dunk low that should be dropping sometime in 2021. Now, I don't know if this is different or separate from that yellow and white pair that we've been seeing, but hey, news came through. Blam, there you go. The laser oranges are on the way. And then we also had this inverted Celtics pair of SB dunk highs. Obviously, the outside of the shoe is this inverted black and pink, which is white and green inverted out. And overall, I am not mad at this pair at all. The black and pink, it looks like a super hairy suede. It looks like the materials are there, and of course the inside is that regular Celtics green and white. Now, these actually did already drop over in Japan for 120, but the global release date should be sometime in October. Okay, so it is time to get into this week's official Basuda of the week, and I told y'all that it was gonna surprise y'all. Now we got 2 things to talk about. First up is a sneaker, second up, something else. Now, the first Basuda of the week comes from Nike and Jordan Brand, mixing things together, fusing things together that just don't need to be put together. And this is a Jordan Spizike
Somebody did this.
270 like winterized boot sneaker. Guys, what are we doing here? What's going on? Why are we doing this? You know just as well as I know that these will be certified outlet specials going for that 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50% off extra. I'm gonna see these on the shelves for sure. Now, don't get me wrong. If I was stuck in a room and I could only walk out and either put this shoe on or that Jordan 13 Rain with the VaporMax sole, I'm probably gonna play it safe and grab the Spizike 270s. Them Rains, bro. Them Jordan Rains them shits is something else. But I just don't see the point of mixing the Spizike. Like, y'all gotta relax. Don't bring back the Spizike and then fuck it up like this. I don't know anyone out there who was waiting on the day that they would get a Jordan Spizike Air Max 270 boot, but hey, it is 2020. And if you were waiting on this shoe, hey, that one person in the world, let me know down below. If I could recommend to you anything, I would just say wait for these shits to go on sale, because that's where they're going, the bargain bin. Now, at number 2, this was a surprise. I mean, maybe some of y'all would know that I would think that this shit is kind of Basuda for the most part, but Travis Scott and McDonald's, the collab. As far as getting the deal, getting your money, getting the bag, fuck it, do what you gotta do. Salutes to Trav. Y'all know I am the local YouTube Travis Scott stan, but this shit right here is almost comical. If you're wondering, did I cop anything from this McDonald's collab? No, there were a few things that I thought were kind of cool, but then in the back of my head, I was like, do I really want to be wearing McDonald's gear? And the answer to that was no. Now, the only caveat to that would be if it was something like vintage. And a lot of this stuff is kind of designed to be a vintage kind of feel to it. And maybe in 20, 30 years when this stuff is actually vintage, we'll look back on it differently. But as of right now in 2020, brand new, yeah, this shit is on a whole nother different level of like hype and shit. This is some other shit right here. And I think the worst piece out of everything has to be the body pillow. Like $90 for a chicken nugget body pillow. Come on, dog. I'm sorry. I don't even know what to tell you. Trav's merch is definitely pretty fire. And again, I mean, you got the bag from this, you got the bag from Fortnite, but I don't want to wear Fortnite clothes and I don't want to wear McDonald's clothes. And the Fortnite clothes I'm never going to want to wear, even if they are vintage. So yeah, the whole Travis Scott McDonald's like clothing merch side of things, I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. You can call me a hater, you can call me what you want, but I probably got some Trav shit in my closet that you might not have ever seen before. Y'all don't really remember this. Oh, and one more thing. I did see the stories about someone buying the McDonald's crew shirt for $600. Bro, you gotta, you know that Jordan meme, stop it, get some help. If you pay $600 for that t-shirt right there, bruh, please get it together. Listen, that is all the Basuda of the week. I am done talking about Spizike 270s and Travis Scott and McDonald's. I was gonna do a video about the meal, but by the time I was gonna do it, I was already too late. Just some funny shit, but at this point, I'm just too late. It's all good though. The Basuda is out of the way. Listen, let's get back to the heat, bro. Pharrell and Adidas are back with a ton of brand new human race colorways. Now, you guys are gonna see the image right here, and I had to pull it up on my phone because it's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then about 6 more, about 12 pairs of shoes right here, brand new human race joints. And then there's also that new model he's been working on in a black and white pair. Not, you know, not the biggest fan of these black and white joints, but I did like that original colorway. But now, as y'all can see, they have been working and there are more pairs on the way. As far as this photo goes, my favorites would definitely be that orange colorway. I talked about those before. The yellow ones are kind of hard as well. And then the pair that Quavo is actually holding is kind of like this weird material, some weird prime knit, some different texturing going on with that pair. But again, human races are on the way back. There's a ton of new colorways on the way, and y'all let me know if y'all will be copping them. And also, they will not be having the trail sole. We're back to that flat OG sole on these joints too. This week, Nike finally just gave us the confirmation themselves and dropped some photos of the fire red Air Jordan 4s with the Nike Air on the back on Nike sneakers. And I think they dropped these on Tuesday, like right after I dropped the heater hype. We finally got these official photos. So yes, Black Friday this year, confirmed via Nike, official tissue. They are on the way. They're coming back, and I know a lot of y'all are gonna be going for these, so I feel like there might be a shock drop on the way too, but I'll let y'all know if I found out anything. Now this week we also got an official leak from Kanye West himself of basically every Yeezy that should be dropping throughout the end of this year. Now, just so y'all can see it a little bit better, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and enlarge it for a little bit, then we're gonna go ahead and make it smaller once again. Now, we're just gonna go ahead and focus on September through December, as you guys can see from this photo. And I have it pulled up right here just so I can see it as well, and there are a ton of Yeezys on the way, including some new foam runners. And I think there was a couple foam runners that should have dropped in August that got pushed back as well. You guys can see the slides that just dropped, the Yeezy Quantums that just dropped. There should have been 3 colorways of the slides. We only got 2. We even have the Yeezy 451 pictured and the Yeezy 451 slide picture for December with a to be determined date. So I mean, if you're wondering what Yeezy should be dropping, what should be coming out, I mean, Kanye basically gave you the Yeezy cheat sheet right here. But I didn't want to go through like every single colorway and explain to y'all the dates. You guys can see them right here. Blam, you got it. And of course, we got a ton of Yeezys on the way. But listen, man, that is it. That is all we got to talk about this week. If you copped anything, let me know down below. Or did you save all the money in the pockets? Remember, that is always a good option. New sample drop on the 19th at SMPLIND. I will link it down below. But that's it, man. Much love to all the fans, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Twitch. We're probably live on Twitch right now, so come through. And the Twitch is of course Bullet RC, by the way. Here, there, blah blah, of course Bullet RC. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. I need to go ahead and get up out of here. I need to edit because I want to have this joint up on time for y'all. So hope y'all enjoyed. Much love. Peace.
If you come here trying to take some, there's a lot more where that came from, and it really